I didn't see you there. Well, now that you're here with me, I'm getting ready to go to the gym and I'm doing my little pre-workout cocktail. So I don't like using pre-workout. I use this BCAA Energy, which only has about 100 milligrams of caffeine, but I only do 1 scoop. 2 scoops is 100 milligrams. So 1 scoop is only 50 milligrams, okay? So, because I drink coffee in the morning, so I don't really want that extra caffeine in my system. So I just do 1 little scoop. Also, as a side note, this is not the best BCAA Energy you can buy. It's good enough, it's cheap, so that's why I do it. The next one that I use is the Beta-alinine or alanine, whatever you guys want to call it. So that's basically for the pumps. I use it for the pumps, and it helps with getting that extra rep. So I like it. This is basically the one that gives you that tingling feeling when you take the pre-workout. This is the ingredient that does so. So this is what it's called. And I do a full scoop. And the full scoop is 3 grams. So that's pretty good. Now my next 2 are the creatine. So I do the concrete. Here you go. Take a look at it. This is the concrete Creatine HCL. Supposed to be better. Not better, but your body's supposed to absorb it more. So it's supposed to help you a lot. So I like it. I think it's more of a placebo effect, honestly, but I still buy it and use it, and it feels good. So, and then the last one that I do on my supplement, it's creatine monohydrate. So every single trainer tells you to take creatine monohydrate, so might as well buy it. They're cheap. This is the cheapest. Sorry, gotta turn it around. My bad. So this is the cheapest creatine that you can buy out there, and this is a good brand. You can buy a lot for a cheap price. So you can find it on Amazon or eBay, well, don't buy it on eBay, Amazon. Okay, so what I do, I just mix it in about 8 ounces of water, and then you shake it. Make sure the lid is closed, because it does happen. It blows up. Okay, and then that's it. So I drink this on the way to the gym, and when I get there, I finish it off. So I don't like to drink it here because, well, I don't like to drink it before. I don't know. I don't have a good reason why. Okay. So, what I wanted to tell you guys. So I want to start this year. I want to do something that I've been wanting to do for a long time, and that is called body recomposition.
Body recomp: less fat, more muscle.
So basically, body recomposition is losing fat while maintaining or gaining strength and muscle. Okay, so that's basically the dream of any bodybuilder, CrossFit, basically what everybody wants to do: lose fat and gain muscle. So I know it can be done, but it's gonna take some hard work.
This is the hardest thing I have ever had to do in my entire life.
And here's what I mean by hard work. I'm not talking about working out at the gym. At least for me, the workouts for me are not easy. It just, I enjoy them. I can be there for an hour. I can be there for 2 hours if I eat well before, and I love it. The hard work for me is gonna be the diet. Because I'm not a beginner, it's gonna be a little bit harder for me to lose fat and maintain the muscle mass. Now, I'll give you a little story about it. When I was around 19, 20 years old, I started to get into lifting pretty serious. Not to compete in anything, not to compete in bodybuilding, not to compete in powerlifting or anything like that. I really enjoyed lifting weights, because before that, when I played baseball, I played so many games throughout the year that I couldn't really focus on my weightlifting training. I did a lot of conditioning, but not a lot of weightlifting training. And I always liked it. I always wanted to try it. So around 19 years old, I started to lift heavy weights. I started kind of a program that I created myself, just kind of looking through YouTube and through the internet, few websites. And around 8 months into a year, I saw a huge difference. I wasn't paying attention to the way my body was changing much. I don't take pictures. I wish I could show you guys pictures from my gym. I have no pictures, no videos. So, but I remember looking in the mirror about like I said, between 8 months and a year after I started going heavy, and my muscles were bigger and I had less fat around my waist. So without knowing, I did a body recomposition. That was done because I lost fat and I gained muscle. Now, how do I know that I lost fat? I had a six-pack and I had veins going up my abs. So I think that's a pretty good sign that I was pretty lean. And I was around 190 when I started, and I went to around 205 after that. So I went up in weight and I cut down in fat. So that was a nice body recomp. Now, the diet. My diet back then was not good. I wasn't at McDonald's or Chipotle every day, but I was eating pasta, pizza, and all that throughout the weekend. Sometimes I would skip breakfast, sometimes I would skip dinner and that kind of stuff. So I would eat fairly healthy, but I didn't have a meal plan, something that I'm gonna have breakfast, lunch, dinner, 2 snacks in between. Watch my protein intake, carbohydrates intake, fat intake, and all that. So even without that, I mean, I think it was pretty good. Now I had the metabolism of a 19-year-old, so that really helped. But now, what I want to do is I want to start a diet plan. Not a strict diet, because that's not who I am, and I'm not going to compete in anything. But I want to keep up with my daily protein intake. That's going to be my most important. That's something that I'm really going to focus on. And then after that, with fat and carbohydrates, I'm going to play around, see how I feel throughout the week, and see what my energy levels are and all that. So the reason why I want to follow a little bit of a diet plan is because right now I'm not a beginner. I've been lifting for about 8 years strict. So I don't consider myself a beginner. I'm still learning about my body. I'm still learning about exercise. There's a lot of science coming out right now about different lifting techniques and all that. But I don't consider myself a beginner. So I wish I did. I wish I could start over with all the knowledge that I have. That would be awesome. I would get huge.
The Incredible Hulk.
So what I want to tell you guys is that I'm gonna focus more on the protein intake. So just so you guys have an idea, I weigh around 125. No, I don't weigh that. Maybe one of my legs weighs 125. But I weigh around 225, 230, and I believe that I am around 16 to 18% body fat. I did a body fat test like 2 weeks ago, just a regular, the one that you hold up, and it said I was at 24. That's not right. That's not accurate. That thing is not accurate at all. So last year around this time, I did an actual scan and it said 14, but I don't think I'm 14 right now. I would say around 16, and I'll show you guys what I look like right now. And since I'm not a beginner, like I said, I'm gonna focus more on the diet. So something that I didn't do before, something that I didn't do 8 years ago, was that I didn't focus on the diet. So that's what I'm gonna do now, and that's why I think that it's gonna work. I don't think, I believe it, okay? And so what I'm gonna focus on is eat around 230 grams to 240 grams of protein a day. And then the rest of the caloric intake, I'm gonna split it between carbs and fats. I'm not big on those two. I can bounce it back and forth pretty good. So I don't eat a lot of vegetables, so I'm gonna start adding vegetables in my diet. I'm not a huge believer of vegetables, but my wife says I have to eat it, so I'm gonna try my best to consume a little bit. Okay, so that's the diet. I mean, there's no details on it. Now, as you guys can see, I'm just gonna focus on the protein intake. What I'm gonna do is every week I'm gonna make a video, an update of what I did on the week, how I felt, and I'll give you a little recap on what I ate throughout the week, and if I ate something that I shouldn't have, if I drank. So something very important, I still drink like a beer or two, maybe a shot of tequila, a shot of Fireball. No, I'm just kidding. No, but on the serious note, I haven't drank since New Year's Eve. So that's a plus. I haven't drank this year, guys. That's great. Okay, and so what's the goal? The goal for this is pretty simple. Like I said at the beginning, is to lose fat while I keep the muscles and the strength, or even gain strength and muscles. Now it's gonna be pretty hard because this program is only gonna be for 8 weeks. So you guys might be asking, why only 8 weeks? Well, I'm gonna document it for 8 weeks and give you a little feedback on it, see how I liked it, and then see if I'm going to continue doing it, okay, with the same diet, the same program, and all that. So, but I think 8 weeks is enough to see a difference in my body, in the way I feel, and the strength and all that. Lastly, the second most important thing, the number one for me, but the second for everybody that does a diet, is the workout. So come with me to the gym and I will explain to you guys there what I'm gonna do for the next 8 weeks.
The workout program, the serious part.
So we just got to the gym. Today I'm doing a shoulder workout. So basically, really quick, what I'm gonna do this next 8 weeks is follow a 5 days a week training program. It's gonna focus on the big 3 lifts, so bench, squat, and deadlift, and I'm gonna follow the 5x5 protocol, so 5 sets of 5 reps. So every week I'm gonna show you guys a different workout. So today, like I said, it's gonna be a shoulder and arm workout. Next week I will show you my Monday routine, which is going to be a leg day, quad focus day, and so on. So the program is Monday's leg day, quad focus. On Tuesday, I'm doing chest and back. So I like doing agonist antagonist workouts. I feel like that's been my most successful split so far. So I'm gonna continue doing so. On Wednesdays, I'm doing shoulder and arms. On Thursday, I'm doing legs again. Now it's gonna be hamstring and glute focus. So deadlift, hip thrust, and so forth. And on Fridays, I'm doing chest and back again. Now on Friday, it's gonna be a little bit more repetitions, a little bit more volume than Tuesday for my chest, especially since I'm gonna have the weekend to recover. And that's pretty much it. So let's go to the gym and have some fun.